Welcome to the Defense and Aerospace Report. I'm Vago Muradian here at the Excel Center in London, where we're covering the DSEI trade show, world's largest exhibition of air, land, sea, space, cyber, and security companies. Our coverage here is in partnership with DSEI and Clarion Events, and we have my good friend Amr Tabbaa, the man who makes SOFEX, one of the world's leading special operations show possible, tireless advocate and spokesman for Jordan. Amr, thanks very much for joining us.
You're most welcome, sir.
First, before we get to SOFEX, I wanted to ask you a little bit about Golden Eagle Flight Academy. We talked to the Inspire side of things, the British company that does training. Talk to us how important this deal is for Jordan.
We're very excited about Golden Eagle. Golden Eagle is going to be the training destination for helicopter pilots in the region. We will only do it to the highest standards, and we will train them right through from the beginning of their training to become even test pilots. And we're very excited to do that. The Royal Jordanian Air Force obviously is the main investor and the main stakeholder in this. We will be training obviously the Royal Jordanian Air Force pilots, plus pilots from the region, from Africa, from Europe, from the US, with the typical capacity that we have in Jordan for the world to take a benefit of.
And this is part of a strategy the government has had, right? I mean, if you look at it, the Special Operations Training Academy, obviously that was a passion of His Majesty King Abdullah was special operator himself, but wanted that capability as a regional training center. How does that fit into the broader approach Jordan has to make that the training destination in the region?
You see, the capacity in Jordan is very, very important, and the qualification of the trainers, whether it is from the Royal Jordanian Air Force or from the Jordan Army, the Arab Army, is tremendous and acknowledged worldwide. So it is relatively easy for us to become a destination, but we need to perform every time, and we have performed in training a lot of the special operators and the Air Force pilots in the region.
And talk to us a little bit about SOFEX. This has been a key project you've been involved in since its inception. We're there in its birth. Talk to us about the next show. What are the focus areas going to be, and what people should expect when they come to Oman?
SOFEX is a totally different story. SOFEX is a story of success. SOFEX is a story of growth. We have managed to do more than 350% growth in SOFEX over the last 10 years. It has become the destination, the rendezvous for the special operators of the world to talk about the state of security around the world and to exchange ideas. It is a place where the operators from every continent on Earth come for 3 days and exchange the good, bad, and ugly experiences that they've had. So it really is very, very exciting. And hosting it in Jordan, a land that has always strived for peace, is perfect.
Well, tell us a little bit. So have you already identified what the key topic or the theme for this upcoming show is going to be?
Well, yes, of course. Everything is talking about cybersecurity, the role of special operators in cybersecurity, the role of special operators as well in managing the safe areas that are being created with all these conflicts around the world. It's very important for everybody to be on the same page, for us to work together for world peace.
And let me ask you one more thing about venue and what the exhibitors this year should expect every year. Every exhibition company is always, and every company that's sponsoring and hosting conferences wants to do better for their attendees. What are some of the new things folks are going to notice when they visit the SOFEX next year?
Well, our focus is on both supply and demand, the official delegations, the demand, and the exhibitors, the supply. We consider ourselves to be the brokers between those two clients. We owe the exhibitors a diversity of destinations for them to be able to sell their equipment or present their equipment and new technologies and services. But again, for the exhibitors as well, and for the delegations, a diversity of different supplies that they can get, different technologies that will fit their own needs. And SOFEX will work very hard with the media to make sure that everybody gets satisfied with that.
Shukran, Amar.
You're most welcome, sir.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure seeing you.
Always pleasure to see you, sir. Thank you.